Time for the shout-out extra credit. Who is considered the father of black history? If you think you know it, shout it out. Is it Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr., Carter G. Woodson, or Frederick Douglass? You got 3 seconds. Go! Back in 1926, Dr. Carter G. Woodson founded the event that would eventually become Black History Month. That's your answer, and that's your shout-out extra credit.
Dr. Woodson picked February for the event because it marked the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass, 2 men who had a big influence on black Americans. As we continue our special Black History Month coverage, we're focusing on the arts this week. Today we explore the achievements of some famous African Americans in movies and music.
Sidney Poitier is recognized as the man who broke the color barrier in Hollywood. Many of his early movies addressed issues of racial equality.
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
But he made history in 1964 when he became the first African American to win the Academy Award for Best Actor. In one of her early roles, Halle Berry portrayed Dorothy Dandridge, the first African American to be nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. Dandridge didn't win, but a few years after playing that role, Berry won the award herself, the first African American woman to do so. Aretha Franklin was considered a singing prodigy as a young child. Her powerful voice and phenomenal success as an adult helped crown her as the Queen of Soul. In 1987, Franklin became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Raised in a musical family, Wynton Marsalis achieved solo fame as a musician and composer. In 1983, he became the first artist to win classical and jazz Grammys in the same year. And in 1997, his music earned a Pulitzer Prize. Honoring achievement in the arts this Black History Month.
The Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s and 30s was a musical and artistic explosion that shaped African American culture and the U.S. as a whole. One of our Black History Month learning activities challenges students to explore the movement. You can find it in all of our activities at cnnstudentnews.com. Plus, check out our newest. It asks students to analyze the speeches of Abraham Lincoln just in time for the former president's 200th birthday. Well, before we go today, we're bringing you a charity event that really brings in the dough.